Hey everyone, it's that time of year again. No, not just the holidays, but something just as exciting for music lovers. Spotify Wrapped is back for 2025, and let me tell you, it's a huge deal. Now, I know what you're thinking. Last year, it was a bit of a letdown, wasn't it? Many of us felt the 2020 for Wrapped was underwhelming, with that weird AI podcast feature that just didn't quite hit the mark. The feedback was loud and clear, and it seems Spotify was listening. Because this year, they've gone back to the drawing board and delivered what they're calling their biggest Wrapped ever. So, what's new? Spotify has basically thrown a party, and everyone's invited. They've doubled down on what we all love: deep, personal data dives, fun social features, and that special connection to our favorite artists. They've added nearly a dozen new features, and the theme this year is all about interaction. Let's start with the headline feature. Something totally new. Wrapped Party. This is a live, multiplayer experience where you can invite up to 9 friends to join you in a virtual room. But it's not just about showing off your top songs side by side. Wrapped Party creates unique data stories for your group. It'll crown someone the most obsessed fan, the early bird who discovers music first, or even the dinner table explainer. That's the friend who listens to all the news podcasts. Spotify says these awards change every time you start a new party, so you can do it over and over with the same friends and get different results. It's a genius way to make sharing your Wrapped way more dynamic than just posting screenshots. Another big update that people have been asking for is more transparency. This year, your top songs playlist will actually show the play counts for each track. So now you can see exactly how many times you had that one song on repeat. No more guessing, just cold, hard data to prove your obsession. And they didn't stop there. There's a new interactive top song quiz. Before you get your results, you get to guess which song you think was your number one for the year. It's a fun little game to test how well you really know your own listening habits. There's also a cool new feature called Listening Age. This one is fascinating. It analyzes the release years of the music you listen to most and compares it to others in your age group. It then identifies a 5-year span of music that you engaged with more than your peers. So you might be 25, but your listening age could be straight out of the 90s. It's a really interesting way to see what musical era your soul belongs to. Then we have Wrapped Clubs. Spotify will sort you into one of 6 unique listening styles. You could be in the Soft Hearts Club if you love emotional, mellow tunes. Or maybe Club Serotonin, for all those upbeat mood boosters. There's also the Full Charge Crew and the Cosmic Stereo Club. Within your club, you'll also get a role. You might be the club leader if your taste perfectly matches the vibe, a scout if you're always finding new artists, or an archivist if you love digging up classics from past eras. It adds another layer of personality to your results. Of course, all the classics are back. You'll get your top artists, top genres, and for the first time, your top albums are getting their own highlight. If you're into podcasts or audiobooks, you'll see detailed stats for those too. And yes, those beloved video messages from your favorite artists, podcasters, and now even authors are back to thank their top fans personally. Now, what about the AI that caused so much controversy last year? Well, Spotify has definitely taken a step back from putting it front and center. In a press briefing, they admitted they got a lot of constructive feedback on the 2024 experience. They learned that what users really want is creativity, innovation, and engagement, not just flashy tech for the sake of it. That's not to say AI is completely gone. It's working behind the scenes. The company is using large language models to add a storytelling layer to your data, creating those natural language summaries that make your rap feel more like a personalized story. But the key difference is that it's in service of the user experience, not the main event itself. This big push to improve rap comes at a time when Spotify is facing more competition than ever. Apple, YouTube, Amazon, they all have their own year-end reviews now, clearly inspired by Wrapped. But Spotify seems determined to prove they're still the original and the best. A senior director at the company even said, "We believe that Wrapped still sets the bar for these year-end recaps." And alongside our personal stats, Spotify released the global top lists. Any guesses who took the crown? Bad Bunny had the top song and album of the year, while Joe Rogan's podcast and Rebecca Yarros, the author of Fourth Wing, also dominated their categories. So, after a shaky 2024, Spotify has come back swinging with a 2025 Wrapped that's more personal, more social, and more interactive than ever before. It feels like a genuine return to form, focusing on the fun of discovering and sharing the soundtrack of your year. Have you checked out your Spotify Wrapped yet? What do you think of the new features? Drop a comment below and let me know your listening age or what Wrapped club you're in. I'm really curious to see what you all got. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. See you in the next one.